Top 10 God Seeds for Minecraft Bedrock 1.20. When you load into this seed, you will spawn right in the middle of these woods, but all you gotta do is make your way towards these mountains and you will notice that we have this really awesome looking village. This village is surrounded by such beautiful terrain, and in this village we have two blacksmiths right next to each other, and obviously we are next to this beautiful mountain range over here as well, so you guys can get a perfect head start to your Minecraft world. And guys, if that wasn't cool enough, there is a cherry blossom biome right next to this village right over here, which is definitely pretty cool, and we get this really beautiful mountain over here which we could use to construct a really cool basin. When you load into the seed, you will spawn right in front of this village. This village is definitely pretty packed, so we have one blacksmith right over here, which is pretty cool, and then we have a pillager outpost right over here, and the villager outpost is like in the middle of this village, which is definitely pretty cool. And we do get this awesome looking terrain over here, so you guys could definitely go ahead and construct a cool basin here. But guys, over here I did locate a point of interest. So guys, if you make your way towards these coordinates and then you dig straight down just like so, you will eventually bump into a ancient city, which is one of the rarest structures in all of Minecraft Bedrock, and it is home to some of the best loot and of course the warden mob. When you load into the seed, you will spawn right in the middle of this nice flower forest, which is already pretty cool. But if you actually make your way towards this direction, you will notice that we have this really cool village. Now this is a very stacked village. This village has 3 blacksmiths. We have 1 blacksmith, 2, and a third one right over there, and all of them are all in this one village, so you guys can get some crazy loot right off the start. And guys, if that wasn't already cool enough, literally right across from the village we do have a pillager outpost over here as well, which also does have some pretty cool loot in it, so you guys can definitely go ahead and take a look at that. And of course we do get a cherry blossom biome over here, so you guys can go ahead, try out some of the new wood. And guys, if that wasn't already crazy enough, there is even more. So right over here, there is a broken, ruined nether portal, and there's like a bunch of gold blocks in it as well. So you guys can go ahead, loot it up, take all of the chests, and of course the gold blocks as well. And then there is another village right over here. So guys, this is a very stacked seed. You definitely want to go ahead and check it out because it is going to give you the perfect start to your survival world. When you load into this seed, you will spawn right in the middle of this plains biome. But guys, you will notice that we do have this broken ruined nether portal in the middle of the water over here, which is definitely pretty cool. But we do get lava. There's also a gold block over there, and of course a chest, which you guys can go ahead and loot. And right next to that, we do have this village right over here, which actually does have a blacksmith, so obviously you guys can go ahead, loot that up. And guys, we also do have a pillager outpost right next to this crazy looking terrain, so I really think that, you know, building a base in that terrain would be pretty sick, so definitely go ahead and give that a thought. But guys, you guys can go ahead and basically loot up the pillager outpost, get all of the nice loot and stuff, and there's also a cave opening as well, which you guys can take a look at. And guys, right next to that, we do have one of the more rarer biomes in all of Minecraft, and that is the jungle biome. So you guys can go ahead, get some jungle wood, get some melons, all that good stuff, maybe even a parrot as well. And guys, not too far from here, there is actually a jungle temple, so you guys can definitely go ahead and loot that up. And we also do have a ravine right next to it, so all in all, this is going to give you the best start to your survival world. When you load into this seed, you will spawn right in the middle of this nice flower forest, so you guys can definitely go ahead, get some nice flowers. And right next to that, we do have this pretty big cherry blossom biome as well, which is pretty cool. But guys, right over here we actually have one of the coolest villages in all of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So here we are, boys, in this nice looking village. We do get a bunch of houses everywhere, but guys, we do have a pillager outpost dead center in the middle of this village, which is pretty cool. So you guys definitely go ahead and loot that up. And guys, once you're done with that, you can then make your way to the broken, ruined nether portal, where you can go ahead and loot it up, get the gold block, and obviously loot all the different chests as well. And of course, we do have some pretty nice terrain around the area as well, which you guys could utilize in order to make some pretty cool bases in. When you load into the seed, you will spawn right next to this village right over here, and this is definitely a pretty cool village. So for starters, it is literally surrounded by water, which is already pretty cool. But guys, we actually do have a blacksmith right over here, which is pretty cool, so you guys can definitely go ahead and loot that up. But there is also a ocean monument literally right at spawn, right next to this village, so you guys can definitely go ahead and get all the gold blocks and obviously all the prismarine blocks from the ocean monument as well. So this is definitely one of the cooler seeds in this video. So if you go behind this blacksmith and then you go ahead and create a nether portal just like so, and then you go through the nether portal, then it is going to spawn you right over here. So guys, we have a piglin bastion that is right next to a nether fortress. Two of like the most useful structures in the nether are literally right next to each other when you do enter the portal. So you guys can definitely go ahead and loot up stuff. You guys can get wither skulls, and I believe the piglin bastion has like so much like crazy loot. Definitely a really cool seed. When you load into this seed, you will spawn right in the middle of this village. Now this is one absolutely insane village. We have 4 blacksmiths right over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 right over there. So you guys will get the perfect start to your Minecraft world. But guys, if that wasn't already crazy enough, we actually do have a ocean monument right next to spawn over here. So you guys can definitely go ahead and loot that up. And guys, if that wasn't already cool enough, we also do have one of the rarest biomes in all of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the Mushroom Island biome. So you guys could definitely go ahead and get all of these rare and valuable resources right at spawn as well. And guys, I just noticed this, but there's a second ocean monument over here. Like what? Like what? This is just absolutely crazy. We got 2 ocean monuments right over here, back to back, right next to the Mushroom Island, right next to a 4 blacksmith village. All right, boys. So if you make your way towards these coordinates, I just found something like really weird. Like this shipwreck is like split in half, and half of it is like literally in the sky. I'm being so serious. This is definitely one of the more trippier seeds out there, but this is honestly pretty cool. So we get like a floating shipwreck right over here, but like part of it is still underwater. When you load into this, you will spawn right in the middle of this desert. But guys, right in front of you, you will spawn right next to this pillager outpost. So you guys can definitely go ahead and loot the place up. And we do have this crazy village over here. So we have a sand village, and this is actually one of the rare ones that has the camel mob from 1.20. So you guys can definitely go ahead and get the new mob if you do want. Right next to this village, we have the jungle temple right over here, which is another rare structure in the game as well. So you guys could definitely go ahead and loot it up for some nice loot. And we also do have like a little bit of a jungle biome over here, and we are surrounded by this absolutely spectacular terrain. When you load into this seed, you will spawn right next to this village. Now this is a pretty cool village because half of it is like literally on the top over here, and the other half is literally on the water, which is definitely a little bit weird. But you know what, I absolutely love how crazy this seed is. And guys, we have a pillager outpost that's literally like in the middle of all this craziness, so that is also another really cool thing. And by the way, all this craziness is in like this one island over here. So this is definitely like one of the greatest like island survival seeds in all of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And we also do have some water ruins right over here as well. So that is honestly another plus. And if that wasn't already crazy enough, boys, if we actually go ahead and go to the left right over here, you'll notice that we have a ocean monument on the water over here. And we also do have 2 Mushroom Island biomes over here, which once again are like the rarest biomes in all of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So this is a pretty stacked seed. When you load into this seed, you will spawn right next to this really crazy village. Now this village is absolutely insane. So like the majority of it is actually in the water, and there's a blacksmith over here, so you guys can definitely go ahead and loot up the blacksmith. But boys, there is a second village right next to all of this craziness, and like part of the village is like up the hill over here. So this is going to make for some pretty crazy exploration. But guys, the most craziest part of this village definitely has to be like this massive like pit over here. So like literally the village ends off here, and then you're going to drop all the way down, guys, and there's actually some exposed ore as well. There's like a bunch of gold that is exposed over here, so you guys can definitely go ahead and take a look at that. And there's even some diamonds. Yo, that is so cool. Yo, I'm so hyped about that. We got glow squids as well, and we get this entire intricate cave system and more diamonds. Bro, this seed like gives you diamonds right off the bat. Like seriously, this is honestly pretty cool. We got gold, redstone, all that cool stuff, guys. If you guys found any of these seeds cool, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. See you later, French fries.